Okay, so welcome everybody. This is Cryptophil, and today we have amazing AMA with Delysium, with an amazing project. It's not ROI'd up, it's not a miner, this is not something you boom and gloom, it's something different. We've been involved in this project for over the last couple of months, and to be honest, our team have been developing so many things, especially in the AI space. So we did some AMA around, by the way, if you're listening this one, just listen 1.5 speed will be much, much faster and easier for you. It's going to take just a few minutes. Also, we're going to do giveaway at the end of the AMA. So if you watch this video or you listen to this video afterwards, sorry, you lost. I will do next week 4 times $50. I will give away for the people who use my link to get the notes, by the way, because I delayed. So I will do 4 times $50. I will choose 4 winners. Probably will be next weekend, so next Friday, a week from today, because I want to do more dedicated video for Delysium. So today we have Yannick. Yannick is from Delysium team, and he is. Feel free to introduce yourself, who you are, what you're doing in the team, and then I will shoot up with a lot of questions.
Yeah. So my name is Yannick. I am currently the brand lead at Delysium. So I take care of a lot of the communication, the branding, the marketing. But I'm also a core contributor to the project, and actually I've been in the background of the project for a while now. I started out as more of an advisor, and then now I'm fully public. So yeah, it's exciting to be in this space because it's AI and it's Web3. I think this is like 2 of the most, let's say, technically advanced things that are happening in the world right now, and probably the 2 branches of tech that are going to shape the future of the human race, really. So it's super exciting. Yeah, that's just a short introduction. Let's talk about the project.
Okay, so yes, let's talk. Okay, I'm here. So let me just see. We have SK Crypto. By the way, welcome, SK Crypto. Probably you don't know this project, but it's something you need to pay attention. It's a very amazing project. Okay, so let me just make some things clear, Yannick. Delysium. I know last time from the AMA you have 150 people working in the team overall. Is that still the same or more?
Yeah. We maintain around that number. It fluctuates. Sometimes it's a little bit less, sometimes it's a little bit more, but we try to keep a stable team.
Okay, 150 people. That's a huge team. Next, what I want to mention is I just read in your announcement, you have 200,000 people who are playing the game.
Yeah, so like our game was in alpha and we had 200,000 registered users, gamers. Yeah. And we, like in the past year, we've actually done also a lot of events. So we held some tournaments and offline events for people to play the game. But the game, it's not easy to develop such a large game. To download it now, it's like 40 something gigabyte, and it's still heavily under development. So yeah, man, it's a long road to go for the game still. So that's why we're also trying to bring more value for our community and for the future community through the AI technology that we've been developing. And actually, we started out with developing this AI technology for other games, and then we decided to do a game ourselves. So side by side, we've always been developing this new technology.
Okay, so let me just make things clear. All right. So for anybody who don't know, Delysium, it's a huge project. So they have the token, what's called AGI. And you can buy the node and you can get the token for free. Basically, the node at the moment is around $2,000. It was 1,000, but more node there sell, the price go more up. And all my people who bought nodes, they're all extremely happy because they already all ROI. And now what most of us doing, including myself, is on daily basis, we're getting around 50 tokens, what today price around $4. And I want to mention, maybe you think, oh, it's not a lot, but when you do the maths, $4 a day in this price, what is very low today, I think the price shoot up to 30 cents today, is like seven and a half cents. And we're in the bear market, slightly bull market in the last 3 days. So what we can do is, what I'm doing is I'm just accumulate weekly profits. I'm claiming and I'm staking for around 300% APR in around 15 months time, so that's what I'm doing every single week. So after 1 year, what I'm going to do is every week I'm going to claim, sell a little bit, and restake again, So that's my plan, how I want to go. And even I spoke with my team, maybe get a one more node, because if you have a couple of nodes, your APR is increasing a little bit more, what is very beneficial. So my question is, if you can explain briefly, just let's talk about first the token, because the token is totally different than the game. Just to make things clear, it's not earn to play game here. The game is completely different. So you're not going to earn tokens. So because most people are afraid, I'm going to earn the tokens and I'm going to dump them. No, it doesn't work like that. So the token is something else. The game is completely else thing. And let's talk about the token now. What's your plan for the token? Everybody asking is, I know you already in few exchanges. It was a great success launch from 3 cents till like 30 cents to 40. I think is did like 15x in like 20 hours. It was shoot up all the way up, and everybody like buying and selling. It was a crazy time that like couple of days. Then the floor was around 28 cents, and then now we dropped a little bit. What expected? That's expected. But I think still the TVL is doing well. The trading volume is doing well. I think around 600,000-700,000 per day, if I'm not mistaken. And the holder number, what's the holder number now? And what are you going to do with the token? What's the beneficial to have the token except staking? Like, can you give me more details?
Yeah. I think you put it really nicely, because I think it's good to say again, like we are still in the bear market, and I've seen a lot of other token launches not go as well as our token launch, and it's pretty natural that the token price decreases a little bit. But I think that we are trying to do something pretty long term, and we're trying to make this AGI token not only be useful within this decentralized publishing system that we intentionally made for the gaming side of things, but we also want it to be a driving force behind the AI application side. So like if you go to our website, you can find out more about the DMO model and the decentralized publishing, but we are actually upgrading this. And I'm not sure if you've seen it, but last week we released a development note where we talk about this change. So what happened is that we decided that it's not only interesting for us to focus on the gaming side and the publishing side of things, but also focus on building more AI applications on Web3. So AGI represents that entire ecosystem, and AGI will be used within this entire ecosystem. So not only is it useful for the decentralized multiverse operator kind of model that we promoted before, that's still there, and the game is still AI applications onto that. So what we released recently is the version 0 of Lucy OS. Lucy OS is basically, how to easily describe it. It's basically a smart wallet with a Web3 operating system. So it's kind of like a chat box, a large language model powered chat box, and you can go there, you can talk to Lucy, she can tell you about different types of projects, she can help you transfer assets, she can help you call on assets in different wallets, she can send you a warning if you're trying to send money to, or USDT or whatever crypto to a wallet that is maybe flagged or has some association with a different wallet or a protocol that is flagged. So it's basically a chat interface, AI chat interface that can help onboard users to whatever, to projects or just to Web3 in general. And then another application that we are launching within this entire ecosystem is AI twins. So AI twins is tackling the identity part. So what we're doing, just very simply, briefly explain it. We can go into detail later if you guys are interested. So what you can do is you can connect your Twitter or your Discord or your chat, and then oh, AMA has echo. Let me disconnect my earphone real quick. Maybe this is better. Can you guys let me know if this is better? If there's no echo now?
It's much better.
It's much better? Okay, good. Yeah, so yeah. So what I was saying was like this AI twins, you can connect your Twitter or your Discord or some other type of social media or chat, and then you can create an AI copy of yourself, and you can share this and you can implement this on different maybe on your Instagram, or maybe you can send it to your friends, or people can come to chat with your AI copy. And then later, obviously, this will be integrated into our gaming ecosystem and the ecosystem of our partners. And then besides that, we said like, okay, well, we have this decentralized publishing model and it's useful for our game, but it's also useful for all different types of content besides games. So we are opening up this ecosystem, and we're making it into a protocol so other people can actually build on top of it. So AGI really represents that entire ecosystem. And then, like the benefit for our community and our holders and our DMAs will come from the entire ecosystem. It's not like a kind of like a like what you said, like it's not easy for people to pump and dump because they're not really earning tokens through the game and through like like some kind of like quick way. It's really a big thing. We're powering an entire ecosystem of AI applications and then content publishing.
Okay, so that's very interesting. Let me just make some things clear. What is some information? I think most people will love this. So check this out, guys. Okay, so we have the token and we have Lucy. Lucy is like you say, Chat GPT, something like that, similar. And basically, you can connect your wallet and you can chat with Lucy. You can ask her, okay, transfer Ethereum from here to this address to this address, and she will do that for you. But you just need to confirm or buy Ethereum. You can do that. Now, what is very interesting, I'm just reading your statistic. You have unique wallets connected, 1.4 million connected wallets. Asset checks execute, 2.3 million. Transfer made, 300,000, and that's only for the last couple of months. That's crazy.
Yeah. And that's like, that was just like the version 0. So now the version 1, which we will release next month, is going to be much more crazy because you can use different protocols, different APIs, different applications. Like you can say like, make for me like 1,000 wallets and distribute like 10 Ethereum over all the wallets, and then like go to this protocol and perform these tasks so I will be eligible to an airdrop. Like you can just like tell her what you want to do using the applications available, and then she will use those applications and create some kind of like a workflow and then execute that for you. So you don't have to go through the entire process of like going to Uniswap, swapping your Ethereum for whatever, and then going to that protocol's dashboard, and then like staking it, and then waiting for your stake to be confirmed, and etc. Like this will all be done by Lucy. You just have to agree and sign the contract.
Okay, that's sick. I think that's very crazy. Scary. Okay, can we?
Yes.
Probably a lot of people will be interested about this question. What about trading? Can you tell her buying this, selling this? Can you use as a trading bot? Not bot, but let's say trading chat GPT, whatever. Is it possible
Yeah,
in the future to trade for you? Like buy this, buy this, sell this. Is it possible so we
y-
can make money like that way?
yeah, yeah. That is very, very, very possible, because like basically what you're doing, it's very simple. You're just communicating with a smart contract, and for example, an exchange, their website is basically just an interface for you to communicate with the smart contract, right? So, they have either an API, or they have a smart contract, or an API and a smart contract. And we can build any type of plugin on top of Lucy, just like how ChatGPT is doing it. And we can have Lucy interact. w- Now I heard an echo. Um, yeah, just like ChatGPT does that. And then, you can say, for example, hey, for every $25 increase in price of Ethereum, I want to, whatever, $100. And as soon as the price drops like 1.5% from the last purchase level, or the last entry, then I want to start selling 30%, something like that. Right? So yeah, you can do that. And that will be available pretty soon after version 1. And this is just so exciting, because it's just gonna make everything so much simpler. Like you will save like probably like on every transaction, you'll save time, and you can actually chat with her to ask you about strategies, etc. And then you can maybe make a little bit more, you know, informed decisions on your strategies.
Okay, I think I just got an idea in my head. We can use perfectly for stop losses. You buy, let's say,
Yeah,
I don't know, Ethereum and $2,000, and you say, look, if like if this drop below 1900, and that's all like stop loss for you till you sleep. Is they're going to execute, and then if it's like buy, if it drop below this again, just buy it. Something like that. That's crazy. I think that can be another level in the trading where we can use Lucy. Will be Lucy trading or trading the Lucy or something like that. That's will be sick.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. And then and
okay.
then off and then obviously, to make you guys understand a little bit about how AGI plays a role here, then it's like AGI will probably be the token that will be used to pay for the fees and pay for the integration of Lucy into different applications. Anybody want to use our API, probably they will have to pay us in AGI. And then, you know, those revenue streams, they will go back to the entire staking ecosystem and the rewards, and also to the DMA holders. So I think this is like the big change. It's like, as a DMA, you're not only supporting a DMO, but you're actually supporting the entire, like, we opened up the doors to like endless possibilities. So if you purchase a DMA now, you're not only supporting the gaming side, but you're supporting also the AI side. And this is just one application, right? Like, we're just building the foundation right now. So okay, Lucy is about making your life more easy through chat commands and operating on Web3. And then AI Twins is creating your digital copy that you can use on social medias and probably in game. And then, what's next? It doesn't have to be also made by us. It can be made by a third party, or one of our partners. And then, probably in the future, we will help them to launch, to kickstart on top of Delysium AI.
Wow, that's amazing. That's so much information. That's great. I think. Okay, so basically, the point is to accumulate as much you can and just keep them, because in the future, we'll not talk about tomorrow, but talk about the next months and months and months to come. They're going to be much beneficial for the project.
Yeah,
Um.
yeah. And and
Okay.
and, and just to make it clear, actually, this information is not available yet publicly. So like this information you will see reflected on our website and in our Git book next week, because next week we're also launching a new loyalty program for the DMAs. So we're upgrading the dashboard and we're upgrading the rewards.
Okay, is the rewards will be bigger or smaller or like?
Yeah. It will be better. It will be better, and there will be a loyalty score. So for the people who are, super involved, they will be able to also compete on a leaderboard, and most likely within a short period after that, we will also have a DMA and AGI holders club, where there will be even more rewards for our holders who have like more than a certain amount of AGI or contributed more to the DMA side, either from the referral side or from the purchasing side.
Okay, well, that's perfect, because I'm going to do more Friday, Saturday the video, so this will be perfect for the video. Some guy want to ask you something. Thomas, I'll ask you, give me a second, allow to speak. Go ahead and ask. Thomas Evans, your hand was raised if you want to ask something.
Can I ask you about the ecosystem, about Delysium?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you please explain the ecosystem and the Delysium?
Okay, yeah, I can explain the ecosystem. So, for the full picture, okay, if we're looking at the top level, we have a AI-powered open world framework. That's what we call it. Within this AI-powered open world framework, there are two main pillars. The first pillar is Delysium AI. So Delysium AI is a platform on top of which we create AI applications in Web3 and gaming and all different types of let's say niches that are going to present itself over the next couple of years as Web3 and AI develop more. So right now, what is very apparent
in the chat, you will see the picture while you're talking.
Oh yeah, that's great. Like, thank you for posting that. So yeah, so besides that is the decentralized publishing. So decentralized publishing used to be decentralized game publishing. So below this decentralized game publishing, we had Delysium Center City, which is our game, the first AAA playable blockchain game in the world, and it's super popular. We have huge community, and it's just like massive. But we knew that that was not enough, like as we were developing the game, we realized that, oh my God, there are so many more opportunities here. Like inside the game, there's so many different types of content, and we already have our marketplace and all these NFTs, and we sold out, NFT collection. We did collaborations, and then we have these DMAs and we have these DMOs that all build on top of the system, and realized, wow, this is going to be so much bigger because the technology is advancing. So it was like only 2 years ago where, generative AI just started to become popular. We're talking about Midjourney and this type of stuff. And now you can actually use prompts to create assets in Unreal Engine and Blender, and it's just becoming so crazy. So this content publishing is going to become super important in the future. And we don't want to limit ourselves to say like, okay, this is just for us. This is just for Delysium Center City, the game. No, this should be for everybody who wants to build with us. So we turned it into a protocol. And on top of this protocol, other games can use our technology and they can just build. And then, the entire ecosystem will just become bigger and bigger. But that said, we are very careful because we see a lot of projects and they just randomly sign like partnership with every single whatever content publisher, game or project they can. And then in the end, actually, there's no real value. So what we're really focused on is impact the world with our technology and with our project. It's not just something like, like if we just wanted to.
Sorry, can I stop?
Yeah.
What do you think about integrating the ChatGPT in your system?
Sorry, integrate ChatGPT into
your system. It's possible or not?
Yeah, so I think that if you look at Lucy, if you look at Lucy, I think this is a super good example already, and I think that there's going to be many other applications that are going to be built on top of ChatGPT, and they might be included into our ecosystem. I'm not sure if you're asking if we are going to have a partnership with ChatGPT or if we are using the technology in our ecosystem.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
Okay, good.
All right, I just posted some pictures and I did the trailer. We have for the game called Center City, correct?
Yes, Delysium Center City, correct.
Yeah, just to be the first one. I'm trying to find the old what do you have, the first trailers, but you cannot see them.
Oh, the gameplay videos? Yeah, we have them on YouTube. You can find them on our YouTube stuff.
Okay, on YouTube. Yeah, I was trying to find. I'm just trying to look in the main website. All right, listen. Let's talk about the game a little bit more. Okay, so I know
Sure.
when the game. I know this is a game. What if I did not? I'm not a gamer, first of all, and till I didn't work with one project. And I spoke with the developer who was doing the game, and he says, "Dude, the real game takes years." I say, "What do you mean years?" He says, "This game, what is built in weeks, months, that's a game going to last for a couple of days. But the real game takes years to build." And I didn't realize that. He explained why the graphics, money and effort and a lot of work. And I guess this is your game. It's going to take a long time because it's not just a game, to play and go away. It's a game who is going to stay here and going to be upgrade and upgrade and upgrade. That's how I'm looking into your game, and that's why you have 200,000 people who got register, and that's why I guess you are in, what was that website where you're going to be posted in the game?
Epic Games, yeah.
Epic Game Store. What they have, 70 million people who playing the games, if I'm not mistaken, or 7 million or something like that. It was a crazy badass number. Tell me more about the game. Where you are? Is going to be part 1, part 2, part 3? Do we have any dates? Maybe 6 months, 12 months time. Like, give me more details.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, everybody is always asking us this question, but you're right. Like, you can major game development. Any like game that really made it. Like, we're talking about multi-billion-dollar games. Especially if we call it, let's say, AAA, like the highest grade games. Those games take like 5 to 7 years. I know some games they take even longer than that. So, for us to say like, hey, we're going to make this game and we're going to make it super fast because that's what the Web3 industry wants and needs, that's so unrealistic, right? Like, we cannot do that. Like AAA games, they take hundreds of millions of dollars to be produced. So, that's a reality. And we cannot go past that because that's just how it works. But what we do know is that this effort eventually is going to pay off. So it's going to take a while. It's going to take a long time. And we are okay with that, and our community is okay with that. So yeah. It's just gonna it's what I can tell you. And that's fine because there's nobody else that can do it much faster. So,
Okay. Fair point. That's okay. So in the developing. Okay, tell me about partnership. What do you have any like collaboration or partnership upcoming? Do you have a different project coming to you and asking you to use, like, I know you from the start you mentioned that your AI will be available in different projects. Like, did the people asking for you for that? Like, give me more details with that.
Yeah. So I can tell you that like 2 of the largest like tech companies in the world, and then you can guess which one those are. They are very interested in us, and we have upcoming things with them. So I for on Twitter, it's going to be announced very soon. It's going to be fucking huge. That's That's the first thing. The second thing is that, yes, indeed, a lot of people come to us right now and they're like, what is this about? What is Lucy? What is this about? How can we implement it? And I think it's very interesting to see because, if you think about it, actually you can implement it in every single application on the blockchain and on the internet because it's a very fundamental thing. It's like an assistant, If you think about, if I would be a new user to Web3, maybe it would be very tricky for me to figure out about all of the details and the dangers and how, maybe sometimes to operate some, whatever transaction, I need to have, one coin and I need to have another coin. So it's very confusing and very, not easy to get into. She can do everything for you. You just need to say, hey, I wanna transfer, to this address, or I want to purchase this NFT, or want to stake this token, and then she will tell you, oh, you need USDT and you need BNB, or you need something and something. Are you okay? Yes. Okay. Here we go. Well, you can do an on ramp, off ramp here. It's just so easy, and it's safe. It's very safe because we're also thinking about privacy and we're thinking about how can we make the environment more safe for our users. And then another thing, for example, AI twins, it's also how to say, really foundational for a lot of industries. So we have a lot of actually KOLs and influencers coming to us and they're asking us about our technology because they've heard it from one of our partners or whatever. And they're like, when can I use this? When can I copy myself and, put myself out there and my fans can come and chat with me and they can ask me questions and when can I start this new followers? Because this is also a way that probably, maybe KOLs and projects, they can also have a way to monetize their traffic and their users. So it is going to be super crazy once we release these two products. I'm gonna tell you, like once we release Lucy version 1, you're going to see an immense amount of people coming to us, and probably we're going to choose some really good partnerships. We're looking at exchanges and wallets and protocols because it's undeniable. We have 1.4 million unique wallets connected. That's 1.4 million people that are interested, and they've shown us that they are ready to go for it. So that is just such a big power. So I think that moving forward and really solidifying our approach it's just going to change everything. Like I'm confident to say that probably we are going to change this industry in a very significant way.
That's a very, very nice things to hear. You mentioned from the start there will be 2 big partnership, correct?
Yeah. Actually,
you cannot give us more details.
Well, you guys can go to our Twitter and you can scroll back a little bit, and then you will see one tweet where there's 4 squares with different colors, and once you see the colors of those squares, you will know immediately. You can share it into the Telegram later. You will know, and that will
right now,
we will announce that. Yeah, I'm not going to answer it here because we haven't announced it yet, but you will know.
You said. I can't see it. Hey, Jenny, can you send me a DM with that? I want to see it.
Jenny will send you. Jenny will send you a DM with that.
Just send me that picture and I can post it so that people can see, because already on your Twitter, trying to find on Twitter, but I can't. Doesn't matter. We talk about big partnership, what's coming, what is very, very good. Okay. So I can see you trying to, also for the people who don't know, just to make sure, you've been working in this project for AI before the AI was AI, correct?
Yeah.
You worked for the last 2 years. and then the AI blew up like 5 months ago, and then you've been working on AI a year and a half ago, 2 years before they explode. So you're much upfront.
Actually, we were working on AI for 4 years already.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Do you want me to explain? So our project was incubated by RCT AI, and RCT AI has been our longtime partner, and we have been developing artificial intelligence since like 4 years ago. And initially it was a lot of gaming related AI, but now it's a lot of Web3 related AI. So before everything blew up, we were already in the game.
Here I can hear you anything.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Now it's okay.
Okay. Could you guys hear the last thing that I said?
Nope, not me.
No. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I was saying that probably that was my Wi-Fi. You should be able to hear me now. So I was saying that. Yeah, I was saying that 4 years ago, we already were in the game. We were developing AI because our company was incubated by RCT AI, which is also a strategic partner of ours. And yeah, together with them and now on our own, we have been developing AI in gaming and also AI in Web3. So before everything blew up, we were already in the game.
That's nice to hear. Like, wow, that's great. Okay, how many holders are of your token?
Actually, I don't have that information available right now because I haven't checked it in a while, because I'm right now in Tokyo and I've been going to Seoul for the last 2 weeks. So I'm gonna check on that, and I'll send it in our Telegram group after this call.
Okay. One guy says the sign, the four squares look like Microsoft.
Maybe. So what I can tell you is that, like, regarding the AGI holders and the DMA holders, like, we have over 14,000 DMAs sold. So there's like a lot of people that are holding at the moment.
Wow, that's great. Wow. So when you're going to announce this partnership? I'm very interested.
In the next couple of weeks, because we are working out all the details, and then after that, there's going to be another major announcement.
Wow, that's great. Somebody says is Microsoft or maybe partnering with traffic lights. Yeah, that's funny. Wow, that's great. I think I can't believe it. I'm so happy. I'm so early, and I'm so happy. I stake for one. I have big stake for like 2 years, one stake for like 12 months, for 6 months. So that's what I'm doing every week. Getting my tokens, stake them. I put some more USDT, pair them, and stake them. By the way, I'm going to do a video on Friday, Saturday, so a week from today, and I will show how to stake and how much I'm earning and all this stuff for everybody who want to see that live. Okay. I don't have a lot of more questions. I think all my questions are gone. If anybody have any questions, feel free to ask. Or if you want, oh yeah. Wait. You going in Vietnam or on July 7th, correct?
Oh yeah. We have like an event. Yeah, there's like a GM Vietnam. It's like an event. So we have one event.
Okay. When you're coming to Europe, I think Vietnam is so far from me. Do you know any dates for Europe? I'm more than happy to jump in any city in Europe.
I'm flying to Europe on the 10th. Yeah, so I'm flying to Europe on the 10th, and then I will be around Europe for probably we will go to Ethereum Paris.
All right. Are you going to have some like in Europe? Are you going to do like a private or just for Delysium? You're going to have some events.
Yeah, I'm planning. I think we will do something because like we always try to do some events where we can also invite our DMA holders, and we really have like DMA holders all around the world. So last time we actually had an event in Hong Kong, and like a lot of people actually showed up. And then before that, yeah, we had some events in the States before. And I was in Montenegro. We organized some stuff there as well. So yeah, like I will try my best to organize something as well.
In Montenegro, where did you go? In Budva?
I went to Zuzalu, which was in oh my God, what's the name? I forgot the name of the city.
Bar that's next to Budva.
It's on the coast. It's on the coastline. It's on the coastline. So Ethereum Foundation and VitaDAO, they were organizing a some kind of like it's not really a conference, it was more of like a trial for a networking state. So it was very interesting. You know, like Vitalik was there and a bunch of other people were there. Very influential people, and we organized a roundtable discussion on AI in Web3, and it was very interesting because there was a lot of builders there, It was in, let me see, I'm checking right now. Oh, it doesn't say. I'll send you the link. This one. Yeah, it was very interesting.
Zuzal. I don't know that city, but my country is next to Montenegro, so I've been in Montenegro like 10 times already. I know every freaking city over there. But yeah, listen, wherever you're in UK, sorry, in the UK, in UK or Europe, let me know. I'll be jumped for any event, and I'll do live streaming from there. What will be, I think there are a few other YouTubers in Europe who can jump in. Okay, interesting. Anything you want to add or anybody want to ask, feel free before we pick up two winners.
So this technology is obviously cutting edge and game changing for the crypto space, and partnership with Google would be massive. But what about the possibilities for partnerships with like Windows, Samsung, Apple, so on and so forth, expand and possibly making apps?
Yeah, that's a very good question, actually. I think that, like sky is the limit and we never know what happens. But I do think that those two main companies that we mentioned that carry those similar colors, they do provide some kind of foundational infrastructure for building generative worlds. So they are focused on cloud, and they are focused on artificial intelligence, and they are focused on providing solutions also in the Web3 space. So for example, Google is also providing some kind of like Cloud X Web3 function. So I think those are the more obvious partnerships for sure, but those other ones, they might not be as obvious. But like I said, sky is the limit. Who knows?
So any plans to build making your own app?
Our own application?
Like an app on your phone, like yeah.
Oh yeah. So I mean, like, that's also an option, but right now we're keeping Lucy and the Delysium applications as web-based apps, but they do function perfectly fine on your mobile phone as well.
Oh, perfect. And also, what's your token called again? I missed that. And where can I buy it?
Sorry?
The token that you're going to be. I don't know if.
Yeah. So our token is $AGI, AGI, and
AG.
you can buy it. Yeah, you can buy it on some exchanges. Right now we are on KuCoin. We are on different exchanges. You can actually go to our Twitter. We have one post where we announced all of the different exchanges, and then obviously you can also get a node. So the node will give you access to these rewards. These are ecosystem rewards, and they will grant you a daily AGI.
Okay, perfect. Is there a link for your Twitter?
Yeah, for sure. I will share the link for the Twitter. So just to clarify, right now you can get our token on KuCoin, Bybit, Gate.io, MEXC, and BingX. We are going to launch on some other exchanges pretty soon. There are some exchanges in the pipeline that we're working on right now. And then also, just have a look at our DMA, I would say, because like DMA is probably the most solid way for you to earn AGI.
Perfect. And is it on the Ethereum network? Most likely.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Is it on the Ethereum network?
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. All right, I think that's good for me. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for the questions. Yeah, if you want to buy the node the DMA, we call it node. The best is I did few videos on them. I think one of my admin can post a video, Chloe. Make sure you use my link if you want to join, because you need to use somebody referral, and it's on Ethereum. You need to use USDT. Make sure you have some Ethereum for the gas. But once you start earning tokens around 45, 50 tokens per day, then you can withdraw and you choose to Ethereum network or Binance network. But the best is Binance network because it's cheap gas fee, and also you can stake them you can make LP pools with USDT and on PancakeSwap and stake them there. I will make a full video for that probably Friday or Saturday, and also I'll pick up 4 winners for whoever use my link to get them. Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah, I have one question. Do you have an offer for partners, games that would like to cooperate with you? I mean, tools for developers who create games. Is there any possibility of cooperation?
Yeah, for sure. So I can explain to you a little bit more about the decentralized publishing model that we created and that we're now turning into a protocol. So basically what it is, it's an easy way for you to build on top of our infrastructure, and we can help you to utilize our models and our technology. So initially this was for DMOs. So DMOs are basically network operators that want to introduce their own incentives, on-chain incentives for their game or for our games. So yes, we are very open to talking to so many different publishers, different developers, different existing game companies, even larger listed companies. So I think we are always very open to talk. So if you have anybody that you want to introduce to us, feel free to send us a message, or you can DM Phil, and Phil can actually send me a text.
Okay, great, thank you.
Yeah, I think Tom also is. They also creating something, so maybe it will be great for some collaboration, or I don't know. You do between yourself. This will be nice to hear. Also, it's also one guy, SK Crypto. It's involved with a big project. You never know. You can do some collaborations out there.
Yeah, that's why I ask.
Yeah, I know. No, that's good. These guys are very serious. I'm trying to hang up on with good guys, good teams. And it was introduced to myself from one other YouTubers called Formation. Actually, one of my admin find them, and then he says, check this guy, and we all like him. And I spoke with him, and he said, they're serious. It's not a joke. It's not like pump and dump. It's something for long hold. Something like that. He said is the next Gala, but much, much better. I say, oh, fine. I mean, that's all.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. We need to hang out with the right people.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so go ahead and choose 2 winners, please, for $50, and you DM Jenny or me the wallet address, and it will be get the 50 BUSD probably in the next few hours. Go ahead and pick up 2 winners because you are the guy.
So I pick up the winners from the guys who asked the questions.
Okay, is that acidic cipher?
Yeah, the person who asked the question about the ecosystem, and the person who asked the question about the DMAs.
Is that who was that? Is that who was the guy who asked the question for DMA?
I had my phone on my ear, man. I don't know. The guy who just asked questions about DMA and then also about Ethereum. Can you please send a message in the chat?
Okay. Say again, Adli. Sorry. Somebody chat. Okay, no worries. We'll figure out. Everyone says me now. Well word. All right, no worries. Okay, just send the DM to Yannick or to myself. We're going to send you $50 to people. All right. Anything else you want to add before we wrap up? Because you give us so much information. It's a little bit. It's going to take some time to suck in, but I cannot wait for your partnership coming up in the next 1-2 weeks time.
Can I ask one more question? I was just curious about the possibility of exploits.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
I was just curious about the possibility of exploits.
Exploits.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what type of exploits are you referring to? Like breaches?
Just any possible exploits dealing with your crypto, so on and so forth. Is there a possibility for that, or is that all mitigated? And
well, we had a very good and we are very careful in general. So I mean, I cannot say that there is never a risk, but we are very, 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 very positive that we have mitigated all the risks that are reasonable to be mitigated right now. So I think that we haven't had any issues up until now, and I don't expect that we are going to have any issues in the near future.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
All right, then. I think that's about it. All right. I would just say a huge thank you for everybody who joined. I will just post the video right now. I'll pin and I'll post it in my YouTube channel in the next, hopefully, 20-30 minutes and maybe an hour just to download and just to make everything fine. Yannick and Jenny, Yannick special, thank you so much for explanation. Last time when I spoke with the other guy, it was so much confusion, much information to suck in. But now I say, let me ask straight up question and just to get more simple answers so I can understand everything. But now, more I spoke with you or somebody else of your team, I like the project even more, to be honest.
Thank you,
yeah, and that's why I'm so happy. I'm staking. I was thinking to stake my tokens for like 6 months, like every 6 months, and and then I would say now at least a year, maybe 15 months. I'll just take them because this is not for like 5-6 months. At least will go for a long time, and then so I see this going for a long time. It's not something going to disappear tomorrow. So again, thank you so much for your time. And then that's about it. Thank you for everybody who has question, and just send Jenny, the two winners, your addresses, and that's about it.
Great. Thank you very much for having me today. It was my honor to be able to talk, and I hope that we have so many updates and so many cool stuff coming up that very soon we can have another AMA.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, definitely. AMA, yes, in the next, probably 2-3 months, let's say 2 months, 2.5. Once you have a lot of updates, new things, we're going to shoot up one more AMA. And wherever you have some conference or wherever you have anything in Europe, let me know. I'll pop up any city anytime, basically. Just give me a couple of weeks notice.
That will be great. Thank you very much. And for wherever you are, everybody that's listening right now, if it's morning, evening, or middle of the night, I wish you guys a good rest or day.
All right, guys. Bye, everybody. Thank you.
Bye-bye.